And I want to thank John Brady for bringing this bill, and I have no hesitation in supporting it. I want to welcome the Palestinian ambassador, and I think this is extremely important. In a sense, it's symbolic, but it also builds on the words, and it gives meaning to the words and not have empty words that this government and other countries have used. It seeks to place restrictions on the NTMA and how they use the assets of the ISIF fund, particularly in relation to undertakings and companies that appear on the UN database of companies. And that database was produced on the 12th of February 2020, over 3 years ago, on foot of an independent fact-finding mission established by the UN Human Rights Council to investigate human rights implications of the Israeli settlements in the occupied territories. On that list, we have investments in our name, using our money, in 9 companies, and that's completely unacceptable. I'm very conscious that we're speaking today 75 years yesterday, the 75th anniversary of the Nakba catastrophe and the violent eviction of Palestinians from their homes. In that period of time, and it's important to say it slowly, more than 750,000 Palestinians have been forcibly removed from their homes. 531 Palestinian villages have been completely destroyed. And again, I say that conscious of the international and national commentary. The UN Security Council, in its presidential statement on the 20th of February, reiterated that continuing Israeli settlement activities are dangerously impeding the viability of the two-state solution based on the 1967 lines. The Taoiseach Minister for Foreign Affairs just recently, Ireland's position on Israeli settlements in the occupied Palestinian territory is crystal clear. The continued establishment and expansion of settlements is a violation of international law and is unacceptable. At the UN Security Council just in December gone, Ireland led a joint statement by a number of states demanding that Israel immediately and completely cease all settlement activities in the occupied Palestinian territory and so on. And yet, when 6 organisations, human rights organisations, are declared terrorist organisations, a number of which are funded by taxpayers' money, we do nothing. We do absolutely nothing in relation to it. We do nothing in relation to the Amnesty report that has clearly set out that Israel is operating in an apartheid regime. So let's make our words mean something, and at the very least agree with this and not have a most unacceptable, what I call a pregnancy motion. Put it off for 9 months and see what happens. At the very least, you need to tell us how many motions have been passed in this House by way of the pregnancy motion and never acted on.